Hi, it's me, the video guy. This video was supposed to come out like a long time ago, and I just never got to finishing it. And I feel really bad because in my comments, there's been this one guy requesting for this video for a long time, so I'm so sorry that this took so long. So let's go ahead and get on to the video. Please enjoy. Alright, so I've already tried to predict a Marvel Battle Pass. That was almost entirely incorrect. I've tried predicting a DC Battle Pass. I've tried predicting a Gaming Legends series Battle Pass. Soon enough, I'm going to try Transformers and Icon series Battle Passes. But let's take a step back. Let's go ahead and predict movies and TV shows as a Battle Pass. So here is, what if movies/TV shows got their own season? Also, I will not be talking about backblings because they're really difficult to come up with. Starting off, Tier 1 would be Beetlejuice. His pickaxe would be his hand hammers that he has in the first Beetlejuice movie, and his glider would be one of the sandworms. Personally, I think it would be really cool if he had an emote that jump scared someone. I don't know how Epic could implement this, but I just think that would be a really cool emote. In terms of selectable styles, I don't know a lot of styles that they could go with. I mean, they could probably do like a pen and ink style like they did with the recent Deadpool and Wolverines, but I don't really know how they would implement that. So if you guys have any ideas for a Beetlejuice style, let me know in the comments. The second tier skin would be Katniss from the Hunger Games. Her pickaxe would be her bow, and her glider would be a phoenix. Obviously, her emote would be the 3 fingers in the air while whistling. And for a selectable style, you could really do a lot of different styles for her, just one for each movie. So those are some really easy selectable styles for her. The third skin would be Marty McFly. Finally, we need to get Marty McFly or any Back to the Future characters in Fortnite. His pickaxe would obviously be his guitar, and his glider would obviously be the DeLorean. However, I could also see him getting a second glider being the hoverboard. As for his emote, it would be referencing the very first scene that we see Marty McFly there, where he turns up the stereo and plays his guitar and the stereo blows him backwards. He would get 3 selectable styles, one for the first movie, one for the second movie, and one for the third movie. The next skin in this battle pass would have to be the Wicked Witch of the West. She would come with 2 styles, one for the Wizard of Oz style, and one for the upcoming Wicked movie style. Her pickaxe and her glider would be the same, being her broomstick. And then she would have an emote where she can possibly fly around on her broom. I don't know if that'd be too similar to the emote that we already have in-game. I'll go ahead and play it now if I can find it. But I feel like that'd be a really cool traversal emote for her. This next skin that I've got on my list honestly might come by this Christmas, and that would be Jim Carrey's Grinch. This would be an awesome character to have in Fortnite. He would have 2 selectable styles, one for the Grinch and one for the Grinch with his Santa Claus outfit on. He would have a built-in emote where he does the iconic Grinch face because this is the Jim Carrey version. His pickaxe would be one of his giant candy canes that he uses to steal all the presents, and his glider would be Santa's sleigh. The 6th skin in this battle pass would be Wednesday Addams from the Wednesday TV show. Now, I will admit, I have not seen that show. I don't really have any plans to see the show, so I don't really know what her set could be. I've never really been too fond of the Addams family anyway, so if anyone in the comments could think of a better set for her, then by all means, go ahead. But my actual tier 6 would be Woody from Toy Story. His pickaxe would be a whip because he is a sheriff after all, and his glider would be Buzz Lightyear's wings. Not Buzz Lightyear himself, but his wings. He could have a built-in emote, very similar to Dr. Doom's, where once you win a match, you can then use that emote being he just falls to the ground and act like he's a toy. Alright, so the next 2 skins, the Tier 100 skin and the Secret skin, could honestly be interchangeable because they're both iconic characters. So let's go ahead and get started. The next skin would be Shrek. He would have 2 styles, one for his base style and one for his knight in shining armor style. His pickaxe would be just a generic sword. And as for his glider, It could be a lot of different things. I don't really know what to pick for sure, but let's just say his glider is going to be like a fairy tale book that he hangs from. His emote would be, whenever you use it, you summon a outhouse, and then you just walk right through it with the soundtrack from the Shrek movie playing. And now, for the final skin in this battle pass, Walter White. I know I'm probably going to make a video on this in the future, but I really want Breaking Bad to be in this game. And I think adding Walter White as a tier 100 or a secret skin is one of the best ways you could possibly do that. He would come with 2 styles, one for Walter White and one for Heisenberg. For his pickaxe, it would be that pool net thing that he uses in one of the very first episodes where he moves out of his house. And as for his glider, I could see it being the RV that he and Jesse both use. He would come with an emote where you summon a pizza box and throw a pizza. So that would obviously be the battle pass, but now I really want to talk about some POIs. I think one of the best POIs that you could add would be Beetlejuice's sand desert thing from the movies. I feel like that'd be an awesome way to introduce a new desert biome without it just being a generic desert. The same could be said for Shrek's swamp. We could add a swamp biome in the game, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a generic swamp. And then for the third and final POI, I think getting an Addams Family house would probably be one of the cooler POIs that we could get in this season. As for weapons and items, I think the hoverboards back from Chapter 1 should be unvaulted, but with a Back to the Future coat of paint on it. They would act the exact same, they would just look like the ones that Marty McFly uses. We could also get a new mythic pistol, being Woody's pistol. I don't really know what that could do. It would basically be like just a generic pistol, but still, I think it'd be really cool. But other than those two, I don't really know like what mythic items or any new items that we could get for any collaborations. Obviously, we can get like lightsabers, the Marvel mythics, the DC mythics back, because those are all movies and TV shows. So we could, I could argue that them coming back makes a lot of sense. But then again, Marvel has their own seasons, Star Wars has a yearly event, and DC is nowhere to be found. So what do you guys think of my list? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And once again, I am so sorry that this took so long to come out. I mean, when I was making this, I think I was at about 600 subscribers. Now I'm almost at 1,000. This video is long overdue. So thank you all so much for watching. Please consider subscribing, and I shall see you all in the next one. Goodbye for now.